So what happened?
Well, she came out a little bit and told me about like her childhood. She opened up about telling me, you know, she's been married 4 times.
Wait, she's been married 4 times?
Yeah.
Married 4 times before Doug, or Doug is the 4th?
Doug is the 4th marriage.
Jackie is like a mystery to me. Why are you this person? What made you this way? I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole to figure Jackie out.
Jackie has had an entire life way before Doug.
And I told her, I don't know you that well, so.
Obviously, none of us do.
So now that Giselle mentioned that Jackie has been married 3 to 4 times, which is shocking to me, part of me wants to start investigating Jackie to see who she really is.
Jackie Lee Christine. Jackie Marie Wilson. This is crazy.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Good to meet you.
Good, nice to meet you too. You look like a private investigator or a lawyer.
So now that the photo shoot is over, I have other things that I want to deal with. And I want to dig into Jackie because Jackie's a little shady.
Thanks for coming to one of my spots here.
I know, I'm like, where am I going?
That's the
Why do
beauty
you
of
meet
it.
at spots like this?
What if you're being followed? We don't know.
I get it. Well, long story short, I want to pursue this as a career.
I have a lot on my plate, but I have always been passionate about investigating things. I'm just that girlfriend that you can call and be like, hey, I'm trying to find this person, and I can literally find them for you in 0.2 seconds. So I have this desire to pursue being a private investigator. So what does that look like as far as like training, or do you have to put a certain amount of hours?
So each state has their own standard.
Okay.
And so California, you have to have 6,000 hours.
What are things that, you know, I would have to do to put those hours in?
Any sort of work that would help an investigation would, in my opinion, qualify.
Got it, got it, got it. Okay. I was wondering that because I ended up going down a little bit of a rabbit hole amongst our group of women. One person specifically, something about her to me has always been off, and I think that she's just not to be trusted. So, you know, a part of me was like, let me kind of see what I find. Like, what is she really about? And I kind of stumbled upon a few things. 8 names came up in connection to this person. And I'm saying to myself, okay, I know that this person was married several times, but why are there so many names connected to her? What advice would you give for me to kind of look into each name?
Because you're not a typical client, we can work on this together. I'd like you to send me everything that you found.
Right, right.
Because I gotta search my database and see what pops up. And then we dissect everything.
So you'll be able to help a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, I still want my hours, though.
Yeah, oh, you're getting them. You're getting them.
Hey, Evelyn.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how about you?
Good. I can't wait to get your opinion on what I've looked into. I've done some investigating on 2 of the names, and I've bumped into a few things.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like you did some good digging.
I'm following your lead on this. I can't even make up the stuff that I found. I don't know if this is 100%, but I feel like I'm onto something. I want to be able to cross-reference what I dug up with Eric
Maybe you can look into it, and then when we meet, we'll see if I'm on the right track.
I'll get you all the answers you need on everything.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
See ya. Bye.
Okay, bye. Great location.
Yeah, it's, well, nobody's around, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can never be too careful. I'm meeting up with Eric because I want to compare notes with him. I'm still working to put my hours in to be a private investigator. I want to see what I found will line up with what he has in his database.
Okay, so how I break it down is, you know, I use a specific database, and the subject that you asked me to search, I came up, you know, she's got 15 total names.
I knew I was on the right path. The only thing that can explain this is that Jackie has been living a double life.
You know how many times, I guess maybe she's been married?
She's been married a total of 4 times.
Do you know the last names of the people and who she was married to?
A gentleman by the last name of Lee, and she was married to George Wilson.
So I think we can eliminate some of those AKAs through some of the knowledge that you already have. But I have a full preliminary background, and it looks like she was arrested.
Holy Jackie Marie Wilson was arrested for prostitution on October 20th, 87. Yeah, so it was a misdemeanor, and it looks like she was charged.
Looks like, according to this, which we have to verify, it looks like she was convicted. You can't run from all the data that's catching up, you know?
Well, this has been a lot to process.
We can sign you off on those hours.
Holy. I'm just happy to know I'm on the right track. So thank you.
You got it, anytime.
This information about Jackie Marie Wilson, because it's not Jackie Christie, it's Jackie Marie Wilson, I need to process all of this. It's f***ing mind-blowing. She's living a double life, and we don't really know who she is. Look at Chop. He got all of them chasing him.
He's loving it. So he's like, I'm here to sightsee. We'll just stand over here and watch Chopper play.
You know what? You don't ever want your dog to be the ghetto one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness. So did you get an invite to Brandy's cooking thing that she's having?
Yes, I ended up getting the invite. And I was like, oh, okay, good. I'll definitely go. But then I was like, so is everybody going?
You asked her?
I did ask her.
Yeah, because when she invited me, I wasn't clear.
Well, I ended up asking her, and I felt like it wasn't like a direct answer. So, who's going to this? Everybody? I mean, I don't think she's that crazy to go ahead and like have obviously the op, AKA Jackie.
Right.
There.
I don't think so either. Like, she's been in the trenches with me with this whole situation with Jackie. So I would have to say no, she wouldn't do that.
I don't know. Her energy was very wishy-washy, but I hope I'm wrong.
I can't think of one good reason Brandy would have to invite Jackie. I feel like Brandy and I are on the same page. She knows how I feel about Jackie. You know, I've made my stance on I don't want to be around her. She knows the reasons why. I definitely would give Brandy the side eye because, like, you know me very, very well. And you know one thing that I'm not playing about is Kayla.
I mean, I'm still gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too. I think it's gonna be fun. The food looks good.
Yeah, but anyway, speaking of Jackie, Girl, I have dug up some stuff.
On Jackie?
And I'm digging, like, you know, the construction workers, and they be having that, like, I'm all the way in the ground with the Jackie. Yes, I am. And girl, I'm finding a lot of information
Are you
out
serious?
that will shock everybody.
Like what?
I want to confirm a lot of things before I share it with the group or whatever.
Right.
You know, I think because this is such a sensitive topic, I'd rather meet up with Eric one more time just to make sure that the information that I have on Jackie is true. I want to share it so bad. Where's my dog at? I hope he don't have a baby out here. Choppy!
Roll the dice, I hit the double red. 10,000 passed over in a written check. Spotlights to moonlight, the sunrise, the cognite delivered by a waiter in a bow tie.
I'm meeting up with Cheyenne today. I ended up reaching out to her because the last time that I saw her was at the Ponderosa. I want to dig deeper with Cheyenne to learn more about Jackie because she's known Jackie for a long time. So I'm curious to know, does she know that Jackie was a prostitute back in the day? Good. Nice to see you.
How you been?
I'm good, I'm good. You know, I will say at Jackie's sisterhood, maybe dinner, I left there feeling like, okay, me and Jackie, we have a situation. Obviously, it got worse.
Yeah.
And then I wonder, I'm like, why are you messy like this? You know, even though I've been around her for a couple of years, I feel like I still don't really know her.
Right.
Like, well, how well do you know her?
I mean, so I know her definitely past surface of just like Doug. There is an exchange of openness between us. But as far as like her exposing like her personal life, she's not as open with that. But I know that whatever circle she's been in, her being open hasn't served her. And so I agree with you. I can kind of feel the resistance of her maybe not being as wide open personally.
Yeah. I definitely think that Jackie has deep-rooted trust issues. And my issue with her also is that she lies so much. She's just not someone you can really trust with sharing her life with you and you sharing your life with her. She's just not that person. So how do you know Jackie? Like, how did you guys meet? Or
We met years ago. My ex-fiance played ball, but met Jackie in the whole basketball world. And then as like time went on, Jackie and I would tap in.
Yeah, like you guys would check in on each other.
Definitely.
You know, I always say I have friends like that. We don't need to speak every day, but then when we do speak to each other, it's like we never left. So are you single now?
I'm single, yeah.
Okay.
But I called off 2 weddings.
Wait, so how many times have you been engaged?
4 times.
I was engaged 4 times too. I was like, call me Elizabeth Taylor.
I've been dating younger. My libido's just getting higher and higher with time. I don't want
That's good. At least it's not.
It's very high and very moist.
I've learned more about Cheyenne in this short period of time than I have learned about Jackie in the last 10 years. She's very outspoken, and I like her. I do wonder what Cheyenne knows about Jackie. You know, she's known her for over a decade, so I'm wondering if she will give me a little tea to help my investigation. Wait a minute, we have a lot in common. We do.
I'm really happy and excited that you invited me to come out. And I want to be able to see, you know, what kind of relationship we can even build.
Yeah, well, let's hope she don't try to cause divide over here because, you know, you never know.
Everywhere I go, people stop and stare like they already know.
Coming. You fine with dogs?
Absolutely.
How are you?
Good. How about you?
Today I'm meeting with Eric to go over everything we discussed in our last meeting. I have been working hard just trying to balance everything. Running my businesses, putting hours in for my new PI career. It's been a lot. So I need to wrap this Jackie case up because I really need to put more energy into Brooke's potential grandbaby. All right. Well, I'm happy that you came. I know I had my initial findings in connection to Jackie,
Correct.
but there's so much stuff here, Eric, so that's why I wanted you to come here to confirm that this is the same person. So the initial investigations, she was convicted and she got 180 days, right?
Yeah.
So do you feel like it's like 99.9% the same person?
Yeah. Yeah. I would also, if you have an opportunity, maybe ask. If you have this evidence in your back pocket, start talking and then see what they say.
I don't know. I guess I'll process it, take a couple of days, and kind of just go from there. I mean, it's a lot. Me being the person that I am, I started doing some digging and I stumbled upon some information. You're probably going to be like, what the is this?
Wait, you see this?
She's a prostitute.
In 1987.
Oh my God. Whew, baby. Let me see this.
So the charges tracks back to Jackie Marie Wilson. It states here that the offense description is prostitution. The crime details were October 20th, 1987. And more importantly, she was convicted.
She was selling that, baby.
That was probably going for $20 back there.
You got 180 days in prison for sucking, and you have the nerve to try to talk about anybody's life? Girl, you are bugging.
I really don't know why I feel bad for Jackie, but it kind of helps me understand her a little bit better.
Well, this is CNN breaking news. I'm just like, what was your outfit?
That explains what's going on, and it's okay. We all been through things in our life. I mean, I ain't never been a prostitute, but I've been through stuff.
I don't know if you want to look at it.
I want to see it.
You know, when I stumbled upon this, it was, I mean, obviously I was shocked.
Right.
Right? I'm like, what the is this?
Yeah, like
you know?
her coochie gets.
Yeah, I'm like, I keep going back to what she said about my child. Because I'm like, boy, talk about karma. You know, like this woman sat in my face and said, I heard that your daughter was a build whore, okay?
What if I listen to the that's on the internet about you having a daughter that they say is a builder whore?
That hurt me to the core. So that karma came the around because, bitch, you are the president CEO of the Builder Whore Coalition Association. I feel like there's a lot to her that we just don't know.